Marcelo Cohen in here,
Yes.
the big guy.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so tell everybody a little bit about yourself if they don't know who you are, even though you just got selected to go to. Where'd you get selected to go? You were telling me about?
Cancun, Mexico.
Yeah.
Yes, for invitational made by Eddie Bravo. It's gonna be on UFC Fight Pass. It's gonna be awesome. Hard Rock Hotel. It's gonna be a great trip and a lot of fights. So
And only 100 people were invited to that, right?
no, they have only 16 slots.
Oh, I thought you said 100. So
No, it's only 16 people that get invited.
Wow, so 16 people, and you're one of the 16
Yeah,
in
fortunately.
the whole country,
Yeah, in the whole world.
in the whole world.
Yes,
Wow.
fortunately.
If that was me, I'd have to get a pin and pop my head. My head would be like this.
Yeah, it's hard to control.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, as we have up on the screen, you had on the thing that you were planning to run for mayor in 2022. And I
Yes.
just thought that was crazy because you're this unbelievable fighter, as we were talking about, a real
Correct.
fighter. And I'll go right back to that, but I'm going to let you explain it. Explain what a fighter is and a person who thinks they can fight at the bar, or, somebody looks at their girl and you want to go knock them out and they say, yeah, I'm a fighter. I can knock somebody out.
All right. Good thing you brought it up, that topic.
Yeah.
What's happening now, I feel like fighting is becoming so big and so popular that everybody want a piece of the cake. But it takes a long time to build something. Long time, I say, at least to average person, 10 years to get something out of fighting. 10 years dedicating yourself, working hard, not 2 years, not 3. It's not happening like this for most average person unless you are phenom or a bizarre specific situation. So what happened, I see a lot, because I work as a bouncer as well at Jambi Bay. Shout out to Jambi.
Jambi Bay, yeah.
Yes. And I observe a lot. That's my job. And I can look at that camera.
Hey, you just look at me.
Okay, cool.
This part right, yeah.
So if you see a guy at the bar drinking beer, using drugs, telling girls they fight and telling people I'm a fighter, no, you are not a fighter. You are a poser. You are a wannabe. A real fighter don't drink, don't smoke, have discipline, have a time to go to sleep, have a disciplined life. So what happens, they start training a little bit, they get to the first belt and they like, oh, this is cool, I'm a fighter, where's my sponsors, where is no, relax, dude, that's not happen like this. And a lot of them don't even compete, and what they just there blabbing their mouth, trying to get laid, using jiu-jitsu or fighting in general to try promoting themselves, because fighting give you something that money is one thing. You can be rich and everything, but when you're a good fighter, when you're a decent fighter, you get a social status.
Yeah.
And that's what they after for. But bro, you can get it. Just put it 10 years, and then
Yeah,
you can get
yeah,
the status that you wanted, that you've been lying around the bars, telling everybody that you're nothing. You are fraud.
Yeah, I agree with you. And that's what they do. They'll go to one training session.
Exactly.
And
buy a T-shirt.
Yeah, buy a T-shirt. Yep. Exactly.
Wear that T-shirt out in public.
Yeah.
On the club, jiu-jitsu shirt.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. See, girls. Yes.
Yeah, this is me. And then they'll watch, old fights, and then they'll be like, yeah, did you see that? They don't even know what happened. They just looked at it last week, and they say, oh, well, I watched 10 fights, I went to 3 training classes, and I've dieted and trained and watched what I ate for 3 weeks. Oh, and I got in one fight with some guy that was, drunk and couldn't even stand. I hit him once and I knocked him out. I'm a fighter.
They're getting a little better, because sometimes what they do, they go to a fight, they lose, and they get like a cool picture, like a moment on the fight, and they make that post.
Yeah.
But one thing...
oh, yeah, I see that all the time. Where they're like this all the time?
Whatever, like a good picture, their fight, they lost.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Everybody lose fights. It happens. Nobody's like undefeated, whatever. But that's what happened a lot, and I think that's a misunderstanding on everything,
Well, like a winner like you that puts in the 10 years, that works hard, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, Watch is what you eat. You have to.
You have
You
to.
have to feed the body.
Competing at a high
Yeah.
level, that's what you gotta do it.
Training, in shape. I can tell you're in shape.
Thank you.
I mean,
appreciate
really good
that.
shape. You
Thank
look
you.
like you're ready to go now. You know, but you got to put all that in.
All
and,
that in.
And that, like you were saying, discipline. And the way things are now, everybody just wants to go on that iPad. They want to go on the iPad, the computer, the phone. I'm going to do it.
Faster results.
Yeah.
I've been training for 2 years of my life. I should have everything now.
Yeah.
They want the results quick.
Entitlement.
Exactly.
Entitlement issues.
Yes.
You know?
Exactly.
But that's the problem now. What I think is that, number one, when you're raised, here, in our countries, when we were growing up, if you did something wrong, your dad came home, your grandpa came home, that belt come off, bend over, bah, bah, bah. Now you go and you do the same thing wrong again.
They call the police on your
Yeah,
dad.
I mean before, like when we were growing
Okay.
up, you do it the second time, bang, really hard this time, on the ass, not where anybody can see. Now when you go to do it the third time, I want this pen. I don't think so.
They learn their lesson.
Right, but now go to your room and play with your iPad. Go to your room. What is that going to do?
Nothing.
Right, and then there's no discipline, and then that leads to what you're seeing now today.
Entitlement.
Yep, entitlement.
But one thing about this is like results don't lie.
Yeah,
A hand raise don't lie. Right?
yeah,
It is what it is.
that's
so
right.
It's very hard to fake it. You see it, so
It's kind of like facts, People could say anything, but where's the facts?
yep. Yep.
I have all those belts. Well, where's the facts? Well, they're right there. And we got the newest one right here.
This is my current one for XFN. It's a combat jiu-jitsu. For who doesn't know, combat jiu-jitsu is a new invention of Eddie Bravo. Is doing jiu-jitsu with open palm strikes.
What's that mean?
Like you can slap the person
Oh, you can.
with the open hand only.
Okay.
So it's pretty interesting because it makes jiu-jitsu more real.
Yeah.
We're not just grappling, rolling around. We're doing this, but now I can hit you with my open hand only, not closed fist. Open hand.
You
Pow!
can hit with the whole entire hand.
Your whole entire hand. So you can go palm strikes down, slap, whatever it is, as long as it's that part of the hand.
See, I think that would be funner.
It's like a jiu-jitsu on turbo.
Yeah.
So that's the belt I won for 125 pounds at XFN. And I'm looking forward to defend this belt this year. It's a flyweight. So
Now, when you go to defend that, how many months do you have to train?
I was training.
I mean,
So,
I
like,
can tell. That's what I said.
Like how I funnel for the training. I
Yeah.
like to funnel in. It's more for myself. It's more like a mind preparation too. I like to start getting a mindset for 2 months at least.
2 months ahead.
Yes.
And then what's your diet like?
Right now, shout out to Ideal Nutrition.
Yeah, I saw it on there.
Yeah.
The guy I just showed you, he's with them.
Okay. Yes,
Uh,
Ideal Nutrition is a great company. They take care of us. They provide the health food. Like really, you have a menu, you order. So I like to get chicken, pasta, steak, vegetables, all sort of protein. I can get it. They have fish. So you pick whatever you want, but all of them are healthy meals. No sodium, so the meals last for like a week. So it's pretty.
Oh, there's no salt in it?
no sodium.
Oh, okay.
Like added sodium. There's
Yeah, yeah.
natural sodium from
But they
food.
don't add salt to it. Yeah.
No, because it's fresh. So
Yeah.
they deliver by your door on a Sunday, and then you eat the whole week, and then the next Sunday they do it again.
So they give you a week at a time.
Yes, and they sponsor me, and I'm very thankful. So
Oh, good.
for the opportunity they gave.
Yeah.
Yeah, they help me in my training a lot, making me feel better, energy.
Yeah. He was in here and he was promoting it a little bit. He's a part of it. And it looked good. I just haven't.
No, it's
gotten-
awesome. You
yeah.
should give it a try.
Yeah.
They do a weekly thing, so you can, if you want, you don't need to sign up the whole month. You can try a week and see if you like it. Tastes good,
It tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes really good.
Now, do you watch your carbs a lot? Or?
I don't watch it unless I'm cutting weight.
Yeah.
If I'm cutting weight, then I reduce the carbs, stay more on chicken, no salt, no nothing, salads, little bit carbs, and I control my weight as a after a training session. I step on the scale and I say, okay, that way, let's see what I'm gonna eat.
So this was what, 120?
125.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
that's,
couldn't wait
that's,
for that
that's
one.
thin.
Yeah, it was a tough one,
Yeah.
but worth it.
Did you feel weak?
Cutting a little, of course, you get a little weak, but since it's the waiting is a day before, so you can can step on the scale 125, and then go have dinner,
And have a good meal before the fight.
recover the whole day until the night time and the next day.
And then when you won this, how many rounds did this go?
It was 1 round of 10 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yes, and it was I won by unanimous decision. Got on top and landed a couple strikes. He turned the back, more strikes. Time ran out, so it was a unanimous decision.
Wow. I bet you were happy.
I was very happy. It's a nice shiny belt, and
Now, are you in a lot like when the next day? Are you dying? Like when you get out of bed, are you hurt?
no, not this time. I got probably happy, but sometimes you get a little bit injury, knee twisted, but nothing major.
Yeah.
Nothing major because it is a palm strikes. It still hurt, but it's not like you punching and elbow somebody,
That's different.
which is MMA.
Yeah. Have you ever fought that?
Never fought MMA, just combat jiu-jitsu and Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think MMA, it seems so dangerous. I don't know how they take those hits.
Yes, you gotta know more the stand-up game too. The combat jiu-jitsu allows me to stay focused in what I know, which is Brazilian jiu-jitsu, because the strikes don't happen on a stand-up. When it hits the ground, the fight, then you can start hit. So it helps your jiu-jitsu. It gives you more credibility, showing, okay, this position is gonna work when somebody's hitting you. So it's good for self-defense. Person on the street not gonna hit you with the elbow in perfect punches. They're gonna just do crazy strikes. So with combat jiu-jitsu, give you that feeling somebody striking you basically, and get you moving and holding somebody and analyze. Okay, this gonna work for a street fight or for a self-defense situation. Opposite than just jiu-jitsu that you don't really know what's gonna work on somebody's hitting you.
Yeah, and you were saying that the one, what was it? The cross bar, the one that you had said that in one of your videos, and we'll get to it. If you go to Google, go to camera 4, and then go to Google, and pull up the cross grip.
Yeah, this is a jiu-jitsu, traditional jiu-jitsu with the gi.
Okay.
So it's like you would see the gi is the
The cross grip one.
yes, because you have all the
The one to the left says cross
this
grip.
this is actually
Over.
jiu-jitsu encyclopedia.
Right. No. Right. It says cross grip.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then scroll up.
It's right there on the left.
Yeah.
No,
Go
that's
up.
the Kimura. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So right here it says, master the cross grip guard that Marcelo Cohen has used to sweep and fight against much bigger, stronger fighters with this new system. By the way, you can go to this website. I'm going to put it in the description. You can get this DVD,
IBJJFanatics.com.
IBJJFanatics.com,
Yep.
and that will be in the description. And when we get to all the belts that this guy has, you got to be nuts not to watch this. So now, how does the cross grip guard work? So because I know a little bit about it from talking to people, but I don't understand it.
So this is when you wear a martial arts uniform.
Okay.
You can grab it, see the material that it has around. So you fight with the traditional martial arts. So Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu have gi, which is the traditional with the uniform called gi, and no gi, which is without uniform. So the cross grip system is something that I developed it by training over the years, and something that I use the material to get on top of people. So if I'm on my back doing just jiu-jitsu, no strikes, just with the traditional art, I cross grip you on the sleeve, and when the person pull back, because it's a reaction. If I pull you, person pull back. I use that pull back to get on top of you.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of variations to it, but pretty much it's grabbing a sleeve, pulling, push like a tug of war. If you let go, you get on top. So it's pretty much you using the grip on the sleeve to get on top of somebody, to get positions, and sometimes open up them for submissions and finish the fight.
So it's like little tricks.
Yes.
Little
yes,
tricks to,
yes.
to,
You could
to win.
you could put it that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and that's legal?
Yeah, it's legal.
Wow.
You can grab the material in jiu-jitsu fight.
Wow. See,
Yes.
I would think that they wouldn't allow that.
In no gi, they don't allow.
Okay.
When you're doing just the shorts,
Oh.
you cannot grab shorts. But if you're wearing the black belt
yeah.
and the uniform, yes, you can.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
different. Gotta do
Yeah.
both. Gotta do a little bit everything.
Well, you've been doing it. You said 20 years.
Yes,
You know, over 20
maybe a
years.
little bit over now. I'm
Yeah.
37.
Because what you were
I started judo at
9 in Brazil.
Yes,
right?
with my daddy. Then I started jiu-jitsu at 16.
Okay.
So yeah, a little bit over.
And that was because you were born in Brazil,
I'm born in Brazil.
and then in 2000, when did you come over here? 99.
No, 2002.
Because 2004. Oh no, 2004. You moved to Jupiter.
That was this. I'm bad on so
Oh,
it's
on days.
2004. Probably,
Yeah. When it was 2004, you moved to Jupiter, and then what's the Hub Armory?
The Armory is a very old brand. Used to own by a different owner that it is right now, and it was a kind of fight club that grew. So the former owner of the Armory was a martial arts enthusiastic, and he happens to be very rich. So he could afford to bring the best fighters in the world to his gym at the Armory Jupiter to train people and to train himself. So I was fortunate to work with a lot of high-level fighters over there. So that's how the Armory pretty much started. Have so many famous fighters that pass through there. So
Because it's been there so long, so it's kind of like so for like a lot of big time fighters, it's kind of like home, right?
yes.
Yeah. So
They stay there. Of course, people fall out. Some people leave. Some people go. But I always stay there.
and then in 2012, on the day of your birthday,
Yes.
December 29th, that was when you got your black belt.
Exactly.
And how'd you get the black belt?
The Armory back in the days was so many fighters. So a lot of times my teacher came from Brazil, and some of the people that really didn't like me there, like a rivalry, whatever it is, haters, who knows. When my teacher came from Brazil, they sabotaged my black belt a few times.
Really?
Yes, like go in my teacher's ears. Somehow they find out 3 years they held me back on my black belt. But for my birthday, the former owner flew my teacher here, and he came here, and then that's when I got promoted to a black belt.
Yeah, he certified you.
Yes.
So you had actually gotten it prior to that, but because you're
Because
not
haters,
from
straight up
America,
haters,
or
man.
you're
Nowadays, just
winning,
pure jealous, man.
just
Haters, jealous, scared that are gonna. Who knows? Who knows? But I stay quiet. Just
Yeah,
keep winning
keep
belts.
working.
I got mad and make it even better because now they say this every weekend I'm gonna bring a belt.
Yeah.
Every weekend, boom.
And then
another
you
belt.
take that anger
Boom.
out in your fights, right?
Exactly.
You add it to your
Not
profession.
in the fight
Yeah.
itself, because you gotta be smart and strategic.
Right, because you're.
But
you
as a
can mess up with
driving
your
for
emotion.
success.
Yeah.
Driving for success.
Yeah. 3 times you had it and they took it. Then you
Yeah.
finally got it.
And then I got it.
And then what happened? And that was 2012.
Yes.
And then you start winning, right?
I winning since the brown belt. I started winning before there. But yeah, I kept doing my thing. I started to run the Armory. Unfortunately, the former owner had some heart problems. So what I did, I found a different investor. And I took the jiu-jitsu program and I opened a different spot.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Still called the Armory?
Still called the Armory.
Kept the name. That's
kept the
awesome.
name.
I like that.
Yes.
And now you teach classes?
Yeah, I'm a head coach at the Armory right now.
Wow.
Yes, I teach class Monday through Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
And how long is the class?
1 hour.
And you just slowly just teach people?
Yes, you have a beginner's class, you have advanced class. You start to pretty much a structure. You go there, warm up. We do a technical position, and at the end of the class we spar live, like go for real.
Now, before you go into a fight, do you spar a lot, or do you kind of keep that to a minimum because you don't want to?
No, I keep it training and sparring live until 2 days or a day, 2 days before. Then I just focus and concentrate energy and rest, and stay relaxing. Moving a little bit.
When you're sparring, are you guys going all the way?
Yeah, all the way. That's what the beauty of jiu-jitsu. Not talk about combat jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu allows you to go 100% and don't get hurt. You can get hurt if you don't tap out. Like the guy gets you in a choke. If you tap, that's it. It's over.
It's over.
That's all. You're not hurt.
Yeah.
So we can go 100%, have a great workout, and nobody get hurt. Unless you're trying to be with the ego, not gonna tap, and then you get hurt. But it's in your power to tap out anytime. So if you're a smart fighter, you know when you caught, then you tap out, and that's it. We move on, fix your mistakes, shake hands, and go again.
And try it again.
Different than kickboxing and boxing.
Yeah.
If you spar 100% with somebody, punching and kick, you're gonna run out of training partners.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you think these MMA guys take these punches? I mean, you're kind of in that lane. I mean, you're kind of in that. I mean, really, you are. Just you're just not getting fist to your head.
Yes.
When I watch it and I see these guys take these blows, massive blows,
Yes.
and get up, how do they do that?
You gotta be able to take a beating, and
But how do they not have a concussion? And
sometimes it does happen.
And they still fight with a concussion?
MMA, I feel like is less concussions than boxing, because once you down on the ground, the fight keep going, they can finish you and it's over.
Yeah.
In boxing, you drop the guy down, they stop, they count 10, the guy stand up again,
Yeah.
getting more punch. So the fight's not over. So MMA is way safer than boxing.
So you think MMA, UFC is more safe than boxing?
Yeah, because imagine you get one punch in the head and you fall. The guy's gonna finish you, it's over. But in boxing, you get a big punch in the head, you have the opportunity to stand up and fight again.
I never thought about it like that.
So keep getting hits and hits and hits, and the fight's not over until you really knock out somebody.
I never thought about that. You're right, because you get knocked down, and if you're down on the ground on the canvas for 5 seconds and not getting up, you're injured.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just have the adrenaline to get back up.
More punches.
You can barely stand, and now whoever you're fighting is going to come with they're going to come with everything.
The fight is not finished.
Right. Then the ring goes, you go back, you sit down, you get some water, some wax, cool them down. Now you're already injured. You're taking a beating. Now you go back out again and take more of a beating. Yeah, you're right. I never thought about it like that.
Yes.
Whereas UFC, okay, you go down, you get popped a couple times, tap, ref calls it, whatever, it's done. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Boxing, you're constantly just, if you have that adrenaline.
Keep punching, come back, punch and come back, punch and come back. It's not good for your head.
What do you think when, I always forget his name. Who's the one who fought Floyd?
McGregor.
McGregor.
He did pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
He did very good. 90 rounds with that guy.
Yeah.
And he's not even a boxer.
Not even a
I
boxer.
think he did great. Very smart.
I did too. I thought it would be what?
Do you think that was a fixed fight? Do you think that was real?
No, I think it was real.
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
a
it was
real
real.
fight. Yeah. It was a
Yeah.
real boxing match.
Because Floyd doesn't get hit.
Yeah,
So-
he's good.
Yeah, because Floyd will go, Floyd will go all 12 rounds because he's not going to get hit. He's not, although he's pretty stupid with his money, but as a fighter, I mean, you cannot like who he is. I don't know who's better than him. I mean, he's the best defensive fighter I've ever seen.
But you think he put it all out in there? You think he really fought McGregor like he would fight?
Yeah, because he fought McGregor the same. Well, first he felt him out. The first couple rounds, he felt him out to see and McGregor probably would have gave him a little bit more if McGregor was looking at it, in my opinion, and you would know more than me. But I think he was looking at it more of like a boxing / UFC fight, right? And he put too much energy out the first 4 or 5 rounds.
He wear himself out.
Wear himself
he got
out.
tired in that fight a little bit.
Yeah, like
towards
the
the
5th
end.
round,
Yeah.
6th round, you could see he was starting to get tired. And Floyd, it doesn't, if McGregor would have hit him, if he could have caught him, that would have been it. That man can hit. Now, Floyd knows this. So he wants to go to 12 rounds because Floyd's just defensive.
Strategic.
Yeah.
Experience, boxing experience. That's the difference too. McGregor was a 0-0.
Yeah.
Like he never fought boxing. The guys have 50 fights. Then also that's when the experience it counts.
Right, like you said. He's a UFC MMA fighter, not a boxer.
Not a boxer, which is
The
different.
guy at the club is just some
I like that.
posers.
Posers.
Marcelo, is a fighter.
I try. I'm fighting for jiu-jitsu and combat jiu-jitsu. It's one of them.
When I say fight, it means that you're a professional. And,
Yes, I
and
do
you,
get
you know
paid
what
to
you're
do
doing.
this,
Yeah,
yes.
you know what you're doing. You have
Yeah.
sponsors. You have everything
Yes.
else. The guy at the bar is a poser. That's
Yes.
my new word.
Yes,
Poser.
they don't want to put the work.
Yeah,
They like the word
yeah.
poser.
Yeah, I like the word poser.
Oh no, they just doing jiu-jitsu or doing that kind of stuff, trying to get late.
Yeah, that's all they're
Oh
doing.
yeah, girl.
Yeah. I fuck somebody up.
Yeah, I fight.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna Google nothing to be found.
Yeah. You can Google me, and everybody's drunk. Yeah, I'm on page 2. Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it at the
I'm
club
on
all the
page
time.
2.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And nothing.
One thing that, cause when you're a bouncer, you wanna hear those drunk guys all the time on your ear, telling all these crazy fights, these stories. So it can get old a little bit. you know?
Well, they know who you are, so they're trying to impress you.
Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
annoying.
yeah. They know, they know who he is. They say this is Marcelo, so they're gonna go up to him and they're gonna say,
Yeah, bro.
"Hey, man, I did this,
Yeah,
I did that." Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
One thing that I do now, they're looking their eye. You fought professionally. Look in their eyes. They never lie though. They say no, it's a amateur.
Yeah, and then they go,
Hmm.
"Boom."
Yeah, but go have more drinks. Go.
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
Meanwhile, they're going into the bar to get smashed, and in 3 hours you're gonna see them walk out smashed, but they're a fighter, right?
Exactly. How?
Yeah.
You're not a fighter. Don't drink
Yeah.
unless, of course, you are. Like I said, you are normally. You see what happened with John Jones, right?
Yeah.
Guy, but dude, you're not fucking John Jones.
Yeah.
You know, you were little whoever
Yeah.
at the bar.
Yep.
That's who you are. Not John Jones that can drink and still be a champion.
Yeah.
So you cross one people like that in probably every 20 years.
He's
right?
got the genetics.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think he's the best?
I think he's pretty good. I know the best. The best is probably somebody whoever's training better, but
Yeah.
he's pretty good. Be
Yeah.
able to do what he does and still pull out victories.
Yeah. He hasn't lost, I don't think.
He hasn't.
I don't think. I think he's undefeated.
He have a one
One draw.
DQ or no
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. There was one that was
Was
like
a
a tie.
illegal elbow that
Yeah.
he landed, right? Something
Yeah.
that was a. It was not a
It-
loss. It was
yeah.
a illegal elbow.
Yeah,
I
they
think.
they called it like a strike or something, but it was like on his scorecard it's like 44-1-0.
I think he got the kill.
Is that what it is?
I can look it up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he got the kill.
Yeah, look it up while we're
I think it was a legal elbow that he landed. It was in the beginning of his career too.
What's his name?
John
Jones.
Jones, UFC fighter. Say is John Jones UFC fighter undefeated?
No internet.
Go to the Wi-Fi and go to Wi-Fi secure. But yeah, and then he got suspended with the Viagra thing.
Viagra?
Yeah, he I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, he ordered Viagra, from a company, and the company they make them by hand. It was like an internet company,
Okay.
and when they make them, they do it on a tray. They make capsules. Well, the thing that they had made prior to the Viagra was letrozole, and letrozole is an anti-estrogen. You take letrozole when you take steroids, which is illegal in the UFC because it shows that why would you take an anti-estrogen if you're not on steroids?
Mm-hmm.
But he really wasn't on steroids. It's that when the manufacturer didn't clean the machine, so there was residue of letrozole, like the anti-estrogen, and that got in with the Viagra. So then when he took it, he's taking the Viagra, and there's residue of letrozole. He goes for the test. It shows up as letrozole and as an anti-estrogen, and there's no reason in the world anybody would take that if they weren't taking steroids, even though he wasn't.
I see.
And then he got a year suspension for that.
I remember that, but I didn't know the details of the story.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then he got out for a year, and then he came back, right? And then he did something else. And he got
Then hit somebody with a car.
he hit somebody with the car.
right,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then a coke.
Yeah.
Or something, whatever.
You
Still won.
Yeah, it's still one.
The only
Yeah.
one.
Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Twen-
there's one no
26 and
contest.
one.
See?
Yep. 26.
And the one is no contest. See? Let
Yep.
me see.
Yep.
Yeah, we were right.
Yep. The referee of the fight was Steve. I heard that's one of the best refs.
Steve Mezagan.
Yeah, I saw him
he's
on
really
Rogan.
good.
Although Hamill was already basically defeated, Mazzagatti didn't stop the bout. Jones tried forcing him to do so by using his elbows. Yep, you were right.
So he got disqualified.
Yeah, even though the referee was warning Jones, he continued to use 12-6 elbow strikes. What's that mean? 12-6.
Boom.
Ooh. Which ultimately caused him to be disqualified. Yeah, so he got disqualified. So basically, it was like a draw, and that's where you get the one. So technically, he's undefeated. I don't know. I don't know why he needed to elbow the guy.
Sometimes in the heat of the moment, the adrenaline rush.
You're just going crazy.
You don't really know what's
Fuck
going
that.
on. You just want to win, you know?
I watch it, and I know, like, I agree with you with the boxing. I never looked at it from that perspective, but I don't know how those guys take those punches.
It just look worse, right, than boxing, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's better for your brain than boxing.
Yeah. Yeah, because they call it.
Exactly, it's
But-
over.
And that's got to hurt your hand. They got to be breaking their hands left and
Yeah, you
right.
gotta be in a business that you're gonna get hurt
Yeah.
somehow. That's it was to be funny is to be at the front desk hanging out. My other buddy, he was a pro fighter too at the armory, and then you see those guys coming through. I wanna be a fighter. I wanna be a fighter. I was like, okay, let's look at first surgery or first hurt. Let's see if you're gonna be able to take surgeries and get hurt and keep it determined to be a fighter. You know, so probably out of all these guys that came through the front desk, only one become a pro fighter.
Yeah.
All these years.
Yep. But everybody wants to be one.
Because they just see the final end, good things. They don't see the struggle. They don't see what they've been through.
Yeah.
They just see the final end, the result. Oh, that's what happens.
Pull up. Go to the Kumar.
Kimura.
Yeah. Just go straight up. Right there. That one there.
Yes.
And scroll to the top.
Shit, my bad.
Yep.
Man, he's not very good on the computer. Okay. So explain what this is. The entire series is about tech. Yeah, this is what I wanted to. It's more about technique rather than brute strength, flexibility, and athletic ability. And you can get his DVDs here.
Same IBJJF
Same website.
Same webpage.
It's worth it.
Yes, it's a specific lock. It's a shoulder lock that I've been doing since I started jiu-jitsu. In jiu-jitsu, sometimes you find a position that adapts to your body type. So maybe if you're doing jiu-jitsu, anyone that do jiu-jitsu gonna find some stuff that works better for your body. So maybe if you go to a class with me, I'm gonna teach you several different moves. And you're probably gonna have a little bit naturality and adapt it to a certain moves. And the Kimura is one of the moves that are like, oh, this works great for me. So I kept insisting and practicing, and has been specialized in that shoulder lock and variations from it that I do from everywhere in the fight.
And what is it? So, like, what do? You grab the shoulder?
I grab the wrist.
The wrist.
It's pretty simple, actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty basic. Grab the wrist, go around the arm, crank the shoulder.
Oh.
It can lead you to the submission, or sometimes the fighter is defending the move, leads me from good positions or taking somebody's back, or mounting them, or getting on top with a sweep. So it's a whole system that you can see on the DVD.
Yeah.
Very easy, step by step.
Right here's one of them. That's
the cross grip.
This is the cross grip, the one that
Yes.
we talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. And when we go back to the picture page, you'll see how much he's got. Okay, put that down and then go to the other one.
Picture?
No, go to Chrome. Shrink that down. And then go to BJJ Heroes. There you go.
Yes.
Okay, so explain this to me here.
Okay, BJJ Heroes is I consider in the community consider a non-biased source of media. So some media in jiu-jitsu are a little bit biased towards people.
When you say that, what do you mean? When you say they're biased towards people, what do you mean?
I would say they get some preferred fighters to promote and pop the name out there.
Okay.
But either way, you gotta be a good fighter.
Yeah.
You know, even though if the media is biased towards you, you still gotta be a good fighter, correct?
Yeah.
But there's other good fighters that are not getting the media they deserve. The BJJ Heroes, I would say, is a non-bias. It's an
If you're
encyclopedia.
good, we push you.
Yeah, encyclopedia of jiu-jitsu. So, for example, if you have the heroes list there, you can look up any jiu-jitsu fighter that you want, just for jiu-jitsu, not for MMA. So it's a jiu-jitsu encyclopedia.
Oh, okay.
And then if you're there, yeah, they talk about you, show your bio, you legit. That's a good way to identify posers in jiu-jitsu. Go there, type it up. You say you this, you that. Let me look up in you're nothing to be found.
Yeah. So who do you think, who on there do you think you'll fight to defend this? You have any idea?
They offer me a different way to do this. What we're talking about is like a little 3-man tournament. So I'm gonna go against, like I'm gonna be the champion, and there's 2 guys that I have to fight at the same night. So whoever wins 2 fights on a row gets the belt. So let's say our 3 on the bracket, I go against you, I win, I go against him,
Back to back?
Back to back.
No rest.
Probably there's a like we didn't discuss.
Little window,
a little bit wind. So if you win 2 on a row, you win. If you go against me, I beat you, then I lose to him, I still not win because he just win against me, but now he gotta win against you. So whoever win 2 fights back to back win the belt.
I see. So you fight me, you beat me. You fight him, he beats you. But now he's got to beat me to actually get
win
the belt.
Yes, if he don't beat you, you back on it.
Oh, it just keeps going.
Yes.
Do you want to do it that way? Because you're used to what, the 10-minute? It's just straight 10 minutes?
I do whatever, the company is deciding, and I agree with it. Maybe it's not, I just fight. I just go in. It's a good way to push yourself.
Yeah.
It's going to be harder than one fight only of 10 minutes. That's 2 matches at 10 minutes.
2 different type of people, 2 different... But I could see that you're not stupid. You study them.
Yeah, so you study them, and you just go there and fight.
And win.
And just you take the belt home, defend the belt.
Do you know where they'll have that at?
These are local company, actually. They have usually in places in West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
This one was a Palm Beach Convention Center.
Okay.
It was pretty good show. They put a good organization.
Yeah, I saw it in everything else. So now, what does no gi mean?
No gi means no gi. The gi is the uniform.
Uniform.
No gi is like a rash guard and shorts.
I gotcha.
So it's 2. When you sign into a tournament, you can compete gi, and you can compete no gi.
And gi is the one where you can grab.
Can grab all the material, paints, with the cross grip.
And you get the DVD, and you learn how to kick some ass.
Yes,
right?
in gi.
Or you can go to the armory. Do you let anybody come in to
we have a beginner's class. You go there, take a beginner's class. I work with you slowly. And sometimes people get intimidated to walk in places like that, but I make sure that they feel welcome and
comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they spar with me or another higher belt, because that's the last chance them get hurt. If you go against another white belt, something's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna get hurt. But but if you spar with somebody that is a professional and know they work with you, they show your mistakes, and you give you a good workout without hurting you.
So I always say you have to fail to win.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And people don't like that. They fail and then they give up.
That's the problem.
They
quitters.
You you have to fail. I failed so many businesses I can't even count. But then when I failed, just like when with you, if you do these 3-minute rounds, that's a challenge. You know what I mean?
It is a good challenge.
So now when you go spar, you may get beat a little bit because you're practicing. But then you take that, you figure out what you did wrong, and then it's the same as business.
You cannot let get to your head.
Yeah,
that's
what you were saying mentally.
Yeah, you cannot let get to your head. People lose and they quit. That's something that I see a lot.
I bet you do. 20 years.
Business-wise, it's not even smart push people to compete.
Yeah.
It's a business. I push my students to compete. I let you do what you want. If you want to compete, great. If you don't want to compete, that's awesome too. You do.
But
what
at least
you
you can defend yourself now.
Yes.
After you get through the class.
Yes, of course.
Just because you decide, if you want to go to the army and be with Marcelo, that doesn't mean you got to get in and do this. It's now when somebody comes up to you, now you're not a professional, but you've been trained by professionals and you've done it for more than 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I figure out for you what's gonna work,
Yeah.
so I can feed you and sell you what's working, because I already test out there, so you can be comfortable and confident that the technique I showed to you is already proven.
I think everybody should do it,
Yes, everybody should do it.
especially now.
They have older people, you can do it. You just take a beginner's class, you start slow.
Yeah. And you don't need to go, like, how often do people usually go?
You can
Like
go
it-
from every day to twice a week,
Yeah.
whatever is comfortable for you. A lot of people are this for a healthy lifestyle, not to become fighters.
Yeah.
Just want to get in good shape. I have lawyers and doctors training with me. This guy don't want to compete. He's already a rich guy. He just want to get in good shape and have a good lifestyle. And jiu-jitsu is a lot of technicality. So there's a lot of jiu-jitsu nerds out there.
Yeah, and
They
you got to use
study,
your
They
head.
study, yes.
Yeah.
It's like a chess game.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever heard the term jujitsu nerd before.
No?
You should get a shirt that says that.
Yes, they are. They study jiu-jitsu like a chess. You
Yeah.
make a move, the person make a move. You make and then until checkmate, you got caught. Tap, you got me, dude.
When I was watching, you're so fast. You're
I try.
fast, man.
I try.
Whew.
I try.
You're fast.
Thank you.
That's what I noticed. I mean, I know the moves. I mean, I don't know what they're called, but I've seen the moves before. But man, are you fast?
I gotta go. Gotta
Whew.
go.
But you got the structure. You know. Now, do you do a lot of cardio?
I do cardio. Jiu-jitsu is a great cardio itself, but I like to run on the beach, on the sand.
That's the toughest thing to do.
Yeah, it's good to work out and do sprints, go. I have my little routine, and I do lifting weights too.
Lightweight, or you go heavy?
Normal.
Like
Normal,
medium?
something comfortable, nothing that gonna hurt me, but nothing that is too light. Something that is good for that I be able to keep a good form, and still like a, but it's not like
Where you're cheating.
yeah, it's
basically cheating, not
with a
even-
bad form.
Yeah, with
so,
the bad form.
So I
yeah.
try to be a good form, comfortable. I do more as a complement to don't get hurt, because if you do jiu-jitsu, is already very extreme on your body. So work out shoulders, legs, knees. That way you avoid injuries.
So out of all your fights that you've done, which one was your favorite? Or which one meant the most to you, or they just all mean the same?
They all mean the same.
Yeah.
Every fight, a new fight, can be a big organization or a small organization. My next one is more important.
Yeah.
Now it's-
Because you won, you're done, it's over.
yes,
now
it's
we're on
over.
to the next
Boom,
one.
Next one. I need to win. I need to win that one. I'm gonna try my best. It can be even like a little local tournament. I take it really serious.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I
Win is a win.
yeah.
Don't matter
No
where.
matter where. I thought they had rounds. I didn't know it was straight.
In jiu-jitsu, is
Yeah.
a 10-minute rounds.
Yeah.
But like if it's a tournament, it's a bracket tournament, like
That's
the
what I'm
old
thinking
school,
of.
like Karate Kid
Yeah.
style. You see the brackets.
That's what I watch. I
Is-
watch the tournament.
Isn't that
Yes,
how
okay.
UFC used to be? Like back in the 90s, there wasn't
Yes.
even weight classes. It was just
no
everybody
weight
fighting
class. It
everybody.
was a Royce Gracie
Yeah.
taking everybody down. Nobody knew nothing about. Imagine you come to America, nobody know how to fight on the ground. You hold that gold pot,
Yeah.
just you know.
Yeah.
You're the Gracie family. Hold all the secrets on the ground. Nobody else know. It's a gold mine.
Gold mine.
Take everybody down on the ground. They like fish out of the water.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, Dana White's bank account proves that, right?
Yeah, but before
Yeah.
Dana White, who came with the UFC idea was the Gracie family. They
Oh,
came
really?
from Brazil. They developed the octagonal. They came with the idea, and they put the tournament together. Several fights. It used to call Ultimate Fight Championship (UFC).
Yeah. Yeah. Right. They didn't. It wasn't like now everybody just says UFC.
It was
Before
UFC.
it-
It was
they-
still UFC.
But
Ultimate Fighting
they would
Championship.
say it more out. You know what I mean? Like now they abbreviate it and they say UFC.
Yes.
But I remember before they would say Ultimate Fight Championship.
Yep. And they need to come with something for how we're gonna prove this works. We have it, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Nobody knows Jiu-Jitsu in America. Created the UFC. They not business people like Dana White and the Fatira brothers with the investors. So they could not make a brand like it is now. So they eventually sold the UFC to them for I think it was $7 million only. And now, who knows?
What's it
how
worth
much?
now?
I don't even know.
Type in and see. What do you think it's worth? Let's guess.
500 million.
500 million.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would say.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it probably went down a little bit.
I
But-
have no idea. That was the only sport happening on the pandemic, actually.
Oh, that's
that was
right.
it.
Oh yeah, because I
That
saw.
was it.
Yeah, because I saw on Rogan that he went and he did commentating, and he was saying that, there was two things about it. It was good that, it was cool because he could hear the punches, and he,
No crowd.
yeah, no crowd.
$4 billion.
Wow, we were completely
I knew you guys were off. I should have called it.
Woo.
Damn it.
Okay. We're solid. So we said 500 million is
Look
over
at this.
4 billion.
Can you see how much was sold by Gracie family? I think it was 7 million.
Wow. Wait, put that back. Let me see that again, Dan. Dana White reveals its estimated value. The UFC was sold for $4 billion in 2016 when WME.
To a Chinese company.
Oh, okay, so Brazil sold it to the Chinese company.
No. Brazil sold it to Fatira Brothers with NY.
Okay,
And then they sold it probably to a Chinese company.
Let's
And
see the value now.
and then that company sold it to Dana White.
No. Dana White don't owns no more.
Oh no!
No, it's the Chinese company now.
Oh, the Chinese company owns it.
Yep.
Oh wow.
It's $4 billion.
See? But he's still the face of UFC.
Yeah, because Rogan was saying that it was cool because you could hear the punches and the sweat
Kicks.
popping off and the. But then I would think, and I want to ask you, in your profession, because you have a crowd around, don't you feed off the crowd?
You could.
Yeah.
You could. For me, it doesn't affect it anymore. When I'm on a fight, I'm on a fight. But you can feed off the crowd, but you can sometimes can distract you a little bit. There's fights that I don't know how the fights that I lost that I caught myself distracted during the fight. It happens.
Because of the crowd, or what? Or just the head wasn't.
The lights and big screens. It happened before that I caught myself looking to the screen.
In the middle of the fight.
Yes.
Probably not a good idea.
Not
right?
a good idea. It was just off day. It happens to every fighter have an off day. But I think it'll be interesting to fight with no crowd. I think maybe it'll be a little more focus actually
Yeah.
for the fighter.
Yeah.
You focus there, but the crowd gives you it makes you better because it teaches you how to fight and zoom out everything.
Right, and kind of have like
Tunnel
like
vision.
like the horse.
Yeah,
the horse.
like
things.
a tunnel vision
Yeah.
situation. So
Yeah. But I think in other sports though it's probably terrible.
no crowd.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
I mean,
basketball, football, stuff
not
like that.
supposed to be that way, right?
No.
But better than nothing.
How has the COVID affected your profession?
Thankful I'm in Florida, so things are happening.
DeSantos,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes,
Yeah, thank God for DeSantos. Good guy.
defending us.
Yeah.
So it affected everybody for 3 months, and then now things are back up.
So everything was down for about 3 months,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
down for 3 months.
but you were still able to train.
I did it the first month. I just run and lift weights at my gym by myself.
Yeah.
Second month, then I have a couple group of friends, and the third month start to open up, and then I'll full train.
Yeah. I swear, I'm starting to think that this COVID thing is just like a flu. But there's just no vaccine for it, or there's no flu shot for it. I mean, I know a lot of people that have gotten it, and if you're healthy and like you take care of yourself, it's like how sick were you when you had it?
I thought it was the flu.
How many days?
It's like a week and a half of.
Wow, week and a half.
It's the flu. When you get the flu, you're down, bro. You're
But
down
you could
for-
you were still working, right?
Yeah, I work
Yeah.
from home though, so
Spread everybody.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
now I just lick bar countertops. And that's the But yeah, real quick, $2 million is what the UFC was sold for back in the day.
Oh,
Jesus.
wow.
Do you believe that, Marcelo?
Yeah, I was off. it.
UFC owners turned $2 million into $4 million.
Hey, imagine that. 2 million to 4
Billion.
billion.
That's
You want to
awesome.
talk about a win? That's a win. And they need somebody else though. There's a guy from Russia that's coming up. I forget his name. Khabib.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
awesome. Good
Yeah.
wrestler, good jiu-jitsu, everything around.
Yeah.
Strong.
Do you have any interest in that?
In what?
Like trying to go to the UFC?
No, I want to be specialized in Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Just stick with that.
Just jiu-jitsu.
I like that. You stick with
Yes.
what you know
One thing.
and what you're good.
Yes.
You do too much, you're gonna fuck up.
That's what I like. It. That's what makes me happy. I don't think fighting will make me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it, the ground part of it, the ground aspect. And the combat jiu-jitsu give you the credibility that your move's gonna work with the strikes.
Now after this belt, there's more to go up, right?
You can go. There's different organizations.
Yeah.
Organizations.
So you can pile them up and pile them up and pile them up.
Yes, the event that we're doing at Bravo, the Combat Jiu-Jitsu World, is 4 fights, and with a potential $20,000 prize and a belt at the very end of it.
Wow.
So you gotta fight 4 times, and you win all 4. There's another belt. That's I would think is the biggest organization.
And then is that the one that Rogan's going to?
Yeah, that's the one that he promotes.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah. Rogan's promoting the fight that he's going to.
Combat Jiu-Jitsu. Actually, if you pull it up, you can put Joe Rogan talking about Combat Jiu-Jitsu Worlds.
Yeah. If it's on YouTube,
Yeah, YouTube.
yeah, you can show a picture, but you can't play it because YouTube will
Okay.
they copyright.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, bullshit.
So
But if it's on something
let's
else,
see if it's
it's
on
okay.
Google. So Joe Rogan is doing what now?
I think he was. There's a podcast that there are several that he promotes Combat Jiu-Jitsu Worlds, which is the show that are gonna be on it.
So put Joe Rogan promotes
Combat Jiu-Jitsu. You might show a
combat
pic-
jiu-jitsu.
You might have some picture. No. Yeah, around the bottom.
Yeah.
Put images, right?
Just go to images. Images. Yeah. Right there, right?
Yep.
The second one.
I
mean, you
he's
can't
talking
click on
about
it.
Jiu-Jitsu,
Yeah.
but maybe if you scroll down, you see some stuff.
Now, is he good at he's good, right? At
He's a
jiu-jitsu?
black belt.
In jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, he's a black belt under Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, I've watched him train. That guy's
Yeah, good
he's
guy.
pretty gangster.
Yeah, he's really.
That's him right there, right?
No.
No, that's not him. Oh,
I don't think he competes,
No, I think he just does
but
it
he's
for
a
fun.
serious, very serious training person.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. They say he's good.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. He have access to the best fighters out there.
Is black belt really hard? How long? Now you're quick, but the average person, how long does it? If an average person dedicates themselves, and you're training them, they come to the armory
I say between 8 to 10 years.
to get black belt.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
For me, it took it 13.
13.
Remember, I was
well,
sabotage.
you got screwed for three of
Yes.
them. 8 to 10 years for black belt.
That's what I would say.
Wow, I didn't know
It
that.
takes a long time.
Did you know that?
It was very hard.
I didn't know that.
And you want it to be that hard. You want
Taekwondo-
to get something
Well,
that, okay,
yeah.
I got my black belt after 10 years. I got my black belt in something hard. Sorry to talk about, I interrupt you.
No, you're good.
Oh no, you're the man.
Yeah.
No.
We're just peasants over here.
I want no problems, sir.
No, I was interested because you trained Taekwondo before?
Yeah.
It's go faster, right?
So I had a black belt in like a month. They just you pay your way through.
How old
you know?
were you?
I stopped when I was 15.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You cannot give a black belt to a kid. What are you doing there? When you give a black belt to a kid, which you see a lot, you selling them a fake sense of security.
Yep.
You sending those kids out there with black belts, thinking they can beat anyone. So I like that about jiu-jitsu. There's no black belts for kids.
That's good. That's
You
how
know-
it should be.
Yes, you selling. Imagine you give a black belt to a 8 years old. What are you telling this kid? You're selling a fake sense of security.
Right. So now when he's 21, how is that black belt at 8 years old going to do anything?
Exactly.
I mean, really? I mean, what's that going to do? Maybe you can run your mouth, blah 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 blah. But see, I didn't know that it took 8 to 10 years, but I like it because that means that you really got to work to get that. And then when you say I got a black belt in jiu-jitsu,
It's something else.
It's-
People already know.
they know that hey,
Mhm.
this guy took 8 years. Maybe he got lucky and did it in 7. You know, if he trained right.
Or, like I say, there's bizarre situations like the fighter called BJ Penn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard about him. He's a UFC fighter called BJ Penn. He's a Hawaiian guy. He got his black belt in 3 years.
Yeah.
But you see like 2 guys like this in every 20.
So he's like a genetic freak, right?
That was the guy that beat Matt Hughes back in the day, right?
Yes, correct.
I remember, yeah.
That guy got his black belt in 3 years. He was the first American world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That was BJ Penn.
That guy was a beast.
Yeah.
But see, even him, a genetic freak, has all the genetics, just has the body, dedication. And even him, it took 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
3 years straight of probably nonstop work.
Non-stop work.
And he is like the LeBron James of that.
That
just
guy.
like a genetic freak.
He's a legend.
Yeah. So when somebody says black belt in jiu-jitsu, it isn't, I went to a couple karate classes and did a kick and I got...
And I paid the monthly fee.
And I pay the monthly fee and
I
then...
got my black belt.
And then
right?
and then they decided to up the price. So they upped the price and I didn't cancel. So I got my black belt a little bit quicker, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up.
In jiu-jitsu, you cannot hide who you are in terms of you gotta have to go live with somebody.
Yeah.
You gotta have to get physical. Maybe some martial arts, you just break some bricks, punch in the air. You don't have to show you don't have to show what you know because you can just give you a piece of a brick. Yeah. Hi-ya.
Can you break a brick?
Probably not, cannot break a brick. But have you seen those things? They hold it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Black belt.
They're fake. It's like the wood's already seasoned.
I don't know, man.
You think they can actually break a brick?
Probably, but what the break a brick gonna do for you?
Hurt your hand?
Exactly.
I don't care how hard they make. I don't care how many times they do it. If they hit that brick, like something breaks when you hit it at the right spot. I don't care how many times he did it. He can sit there and in his guy, right? The rope. Gi. In his gi. And he can act like that don't hurt and bounce around. But I don't care how tough you are. If I give you a red brick that I just got off of somebody's house and you break that, or a cinder block, I saw a guy do that, and you can go, there is no way that doesn't hurt. Now, you might know how to hit it so you don't break your hand. You may know exactly what angle because of practice. But, Marcelo, there is no way that doesn't hurt.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
Good video.
I don't know if it can help you in a fight. Who knows?
I mean, can you go like that in a fight to somebody's head?
No.
Well, then what the
You
fuck
gotta
is...
get a position to the person. Then, after you use jiu-jitsu to control them, then you can do this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but if you just showed off for your girlfriend last night of breaking a brick, you might have a tough time at the fight tomorrow.
I know.
Right? So now, when you're doing all this, were you able to have a relationship with all these fights and the fame and everything?
Yes, obviously, I have a girlfriend, and she lives with me, and she also trains jiu-jitsu.
Oh, cool.
So, yes, I'm busy. I'm very busy, but, yeah, you make it work.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, a lot of people don't, but see, you're not American. American people don't,
How do you guys get insurance? Do you have, medical insurance?
Yes. And then sometimes when you fight for an event, you have the insurance for that event. So if something happens during that specific fight, you cover.
Okay, so when you fought this, you have the insurance during that fight.
You sign some papers and they cover it. They whatever, stitch you up at the back, whatever. There's a doctor there.
They cover it?
They cover everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think it's part of their liability too. I don't think you can do stuff like that without having insurance.
Yeah, probably too much risk of danger, right?
Right.
Because if somebody
putting a fighting show, nobody insured, go fight.
Yeah, no way.
No, gotta have something.
They
right?
would have guidelines in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
One day, one time, the first time I did combat jiu-jitsu, I saw a guy all cut up and bleeding. I look at the secretary, and I say, "Hey, do you guys pay for the stitches?" If she's like, "Yes."
just so you know ahead of time. And you're known to be devastating. And that
Kimura.
Yeah, you got to teach me these words.
Yeah,
I'm ruining them.
It's okay.
Kimura.
Yeah.
So, how are you? You're the devastator.
I try. I just like I said, I get the position. It's a position that I feel comfortable with, and I learn from people that are better than me in Kimura locks too. So I always learn. Yeah, it's so much better if I could just also be more of a student than a teacher It's awesome be a student. It's great. Teach is very fun, but if one day I was very rich, I would just be a student.
Yeah.
Just a
And
student.
just learn.
Just go around the world learning from everybody.
Yeah, because there's so much to learn with this, right?
Yes, you never stop. Never
Yeah,
stop.
Because things change, things evolve,
Mhm.
everything else.
Never stop learning.
Is there one? Don't give away your secret because you got to win that. But is there one thing that you're working on pretty hard right now that you think maybe you could be better at? I mean, you can always be better.
Okay, always.
But I mean, I won't ask you because you got to defend that. I was going to ask you what you think your weakness is, but don't answer that.
I can say some
Just
stuff.
be careful because there might be 10,000 people.
I work
watching
in
this.
being good shape. In being good shape to fight, and always making my own moves better, practicing with better people, traveling around to see better fighters than me.
And then learn from them.
Yes, one fighter, UFC fighter that has been helping me a lot is Herbert Burns.
Yeah.
He's
I've seen pictures of him.
yeah, his brother just fought for the UFC belt.
Yeah.
He's the older brother.
Yeah.
He's the little brother. He's smaller, and he's been helping me a lot. So for my combat jiu-jitsu matches, and he's always a great supporter of my jiu-jitsu.
So when you tell me this, and I see all the belts, and I see all the wins that you had, it reminds me of business. Even though there's fighting and there's business, you keep good people around you.
Yes.
And then you're successful. So, and I had to learn that the hard way in business because I had assholes around me. So if you have good fighters around you and good people that care about you,
The result
you're going
is-
to be, that's going to be the result.
Yes.
If you have good people around you in business that don't want anything from you, that are there to help you, I mean, they have a job too to
You
help
help
you.
in a fight. You help each other.
Right, that's
Two
what
good
I mean.
fighters help each other.
Good people around you. So it's the same with business. I mean, they're two different things, but the principle sounds the same after talking to you. Would you agree with that?
Yes,
You know?
definitely. If you gotta be around good people, better, successful people in business than you,
Yeah.
so you can excel
Right. And you
But-
need kind of like do you have like a role model
in what?
in jiu-jitsu? Like somebody you look up to?
Yes, my friend Herbert Burns. I look up for his fighting skills in jiu-jitsu a lot. I have other jiu-jitsu fighters that I really like it, such as Samir Chantre, Osvaldo, Caio Terra.
I heard him. Wells Valdo?
Osvaldo.
Yeah.
He's a straight jiu-jitsu guy. He's really good.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I forget who mentioned him. Yeah, I've heard of him.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
So there's several guys that I look up to, and I'm fortunate to train with them sometimes and fight them also. So
Is it kind of like sports where you'll watch them and watch what they're good at and then practice what they do good to add it to your like catalog? You know what I mean? So like when you if you're like I played football, basketball, and for example basketball, I would watch Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and I'd watch their moves. And then I would go out and practice that move.
and try replicate the success
Right.
movements that they do.
Right.
Yes.
Is it the same way with that with these guys that are
Yes,
above?
you can study them through the videos. It's not the same that learning directly from them, because in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu there's a lot of hiding things there. What makes a smaller person beat a bigger guy on the ground is the micro details being perfect. So sometimes you're watching a video, you might see something, but it's different if the guy go and show, oh, there was this little hiding detail that you didn't catch. So you can learn it through videos, but it's never the same as learning in person.
Right. That's cool. That's why you're winning these because, in my opinion, like you'll find that one little thing, and in this stuff, it's so fast. I mean, it's like half a second can change everything. And the ones I've watched of you, it seems like you dance around, you do your thing, and then I watched 6 of them before you came in, and now that you say that, it makes sense. It just seems like I could see your eyes where you were looking, and you saw a flaw. I don't know who you were up against, but I kept seeing your eyes go to like just glancing, waiting for the guy you were going against just to slip.
Okay.
Just that quarter of a second. And as soon as he did, bam. Did you see that one? I think it's on your Instagram.
Oh, really?
He's around, so they're going back and forth, and they're they're going after each other a little bit, but they're breaking off. And I saw him look over to the guy's like right arm, and he just glanced just one time. But the guy who was fighting didn't notice it because he was looking at you, but he didn't notice that you like kind of turned a little bit. And about 15 seconds later,
That was out.
boom, you did the arm
the
thing.
Kimura,
Yeah,
the Kimura lock.
Yep.
Yes.
and I mean like a fucking like a Ferrari with 20 turbos on top of it.
When you go and shake hands and go, you cannot hesitate. You just go.
No, you went.
Boom, accelerate and go. And then you don't think maybe I just do without thinking. I just go for what I think is gonna work for me. I go for my movements and I don't care what he gonna do.
Yeah,
In the process, he did make a mistake
yeah.
of me attacking his army.
I saw. I
Yes.
saw it, and I thought he's gonna go there because I was watching. I said
Took
he's
his
gonna go
arm,
there,
Yeah.
and you backed up, and I don't know what you were waiting for because you know this, but and there was space, and I mean literally, like like a car goes 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds,
Close the
3
distance.
seconds. It was like 0 to 60 in 0.1 second. Boom, done on the ground. Over. Forget about it. No shot. Over. That was it.
That was it.
Just that one little thing, like you were saying, like the strategy and then studying. And I would assume that you probably had seen him make that mistake in prior fights. So you were kind of waiting for him to make that mistake. Or you just saw the mistake, one of the
I
two.
watched some of his fights.
Yeah.
I didn't know about his mistakes, but I watching the things that he was good at it, so I can prevent myself from getting caught in one of his good positions. Because just like I'm good in the Kimura locks, he has a good leg attacks.
Oh,
So that guy was specialist in legs. So I always have to be able to fight, be aware of the leg attacks, and do my move too. So I look at in what they good at it too.
when they go after your legs, how do you defend the legs? I always wondered that.
I still working in getting better on it, but
You're just so quick, you just
gotta
move
be
out of it.
is awareness. I feel like awareness. Know prior to happen.
Right.
Be able to retrieve your leg prior to happen.
So maybe because you've been doing it over 20 years, you think maybe like almost like instinct? Like you can kind of feel
I got
it.
caught in several leg locks
Yeah.
before by high level people before, and that what took me to learn and get better in defending is losing by leg locks.
Because they get your legs, it's over, right?
It's pretty complex system.
To get out of it.
Yes, because now you sink in, and if they break your knee, you can't. That's it.
You ever break your knee?
No, never.
You ever
Mhm.
break anything?
Never. I break my forearm, but was nothing related to jiu-jitsu.
Oh, something else.
No, I tap. I got hurt before, knee
Yeah.
and everything, but
Nothing.
I
broke.
know when I caught.
Now, how would you compare jiu-jitsu in Brazil to here?
Back in the days, it was there. There was the spot to be. But now, all the guys that get good there, they move here.
But is it the same?
It's the same.
No different?
Here we work harder.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it would be the other way around.
No, because imagine you get good in Brazil, so now you good there, you move here.
Yeah.
So now the good jiu-jitsu is in America, because all the Brazilians, everybody is there. The hot spot is in America. That's the place to be.
So jiu-jitsu is really from Brazil.
Yeah, actually from Japan at first, Japanese jiu-jitsu, and they came to Brazil and they taught the Gracie family as I think it was a political favor or something. The Japanese taught the Gracie family, but the Gracie family was so small that they have to adapt the jiu-jitsu for a smaller person. Some stuff they could not do, so they adapt and they elaborate, and then it's Brazilian jiu-jitsu. It's like they came there with a wheel,
Yeah.
square wheel.
Yeah.
The Brazilians make it rounded.
Right. And then so it went from China to Brazil.
No, Japan to Brazil.
Japan to Brazil, and then Brazil brought it to the U.S.
Yeah, to the whole world.
Yeah.
Now.
Thank you, Brazil.
Yes.
Yeah.
They made it like very, very specific on the ground.
Did they get hit tough with the COVID, Brazil?
Yes. There's
Okay.
we cannot travel. If you're Brazilian, you cannot come here straight. You gotta quarantine someone else and then come here.
Really? You have family over there?
Some of my family are here and some are in Brazil.
Do they have did they tell you what the restrictions they have are right now?
Right here
Yeah, like right now, what the restrictions
for
are?
traveling.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just like they have to wear masks.
They have to wear
They have
masks.
curfew
Some states,
in Brazil.
yes.
Yeah.
Some states, but people need to work.
Yeah, I mean I was against that shutdown thing.
What are we gonna do? At first,
At first, okay.
we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what's going on. Stop everybody for a minute. Let's analyze the situation, but they become too long.
Yeah.
Too long.
Well, he had all that pressure on him. Well, he just had snakes around him. Even the vice president was a snake.
Yep.
Turned his back on him. Can you imagine that? Even if you don't like him, don't like him, whatever. Every single person except for Rudy Giuliani turned their back on him.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Crazy,
A
man.
lot of haters, right?
Crazy. And now you got a guy in that doesn't even know what day it is. He don't know what day it is.
He's pretty.
Ugh.
Well, since he's here already, where's my $1,400
Yeah.
that you owe me?
Boom.
Yeah.
Where's my $1,400? You got in, you told me, where's my money?
That's what you said.
I need to put in new speakers on my jet ski.
Yeah, you said 1,400. I mean, you just took out 1.9 trillion,
I know.
right?
Where's my
Where's
money?
my money?
And yeah, my jet ski is waiting for new speakers. Let's go.
He got. What'd you get, Dan?
I got $100,000.
He got
Whoa.
$100,000.
That was for the business, though. Well, you own a business. You should be able to get money for your business.
Yeah.
You have LLC?
We did it
He got
some
money. Look at him. He got money. You got jet ski speakers. What are you talking about?
Yes.
I mean, that was fine one time, but somebody's got to pay all this shit back. Now, how are you going to pay it back when you're shutting things down, right? Then you're doing the minimum wage bullshit.
I'm so happy to be in Florida.
DeSantis.
Actually working, even like at the bouncing job, I'm working more now
Yeah.
than before COVID.
You know what? That's what people that come in, DJs come in, real estate guys, stockbrokers, especially the real estate. I couldn't believe that it's busier now than it was before. I'm shocked.
It is really busy.
But this is Florida, though, not California,
Mm-mm.
New York.
Some people are still closed.
Yeah,
I can't believe they surviving. I don't know how. How?
I don't know.
How can you survive?
I guess credit card.
Oh man,
Yeah.
but if, let's say you don't have a credit card.
I don't know. I know. I have a friend out in California. Ever been to California?
Yeah.
You know they got that Skid Row. It's all
Where? In
in Ca-
California.
I think it's Northern California.
Northern?
It's called Skid Row. It's like they got. It's streets of tents of homeless people. Do you know where Skid Row is?
No, but they got that everywhere. They've got those areas everywhere where people are like tent city.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. I can't get on that. But yeah, it's terrible. So in California, there's like 5 long streets, and it's tents of just homeless people, and all they have is a tent, and they go in trash cans and everything else, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And instead of that asshole governor, mayor, whoever the hell it is out there, what's his name out there? Whatever. He's not even worth saying his name. He has everything shut down, and instead of worrying about those people, he's worried about smog and climate and this and that and shutting down everything. Meanwhile, you got the state shut down.
Nobody's making money.
Nobody's making money, and those streets are getting more
Homeless.
piled up of homeless people. And what are they going to resort to? Alcohol.
If they shut
Alcohol,
down
drugs.
things, they should freeze the bills and all that stuff. How you shut down a state but the bills don't freeze?
You know what? I thought the same thing. So now you're going to shut down the state. You can't go to work. Jobs closed. So now
But
you don't get a paycheck.
The bills keep going.
But your rent's coming in.
It doesn't
your
make
electric-
sense.
How
You
you-
should freeze that. If you're gonna freeze that way, you'll be easier on people freeze the bills.
I agree with you. But Marcelo, they're going to give you $300 a month.
Oh, for nothing.
Yeah, 1.9 trillion he took out to give you $300 a month. Maybe you can go get gas and go to the grocery store one time for the month.
Buy Roman noodles.
Ramen noodles.
That's
That's
it.
what you're going to be eating.
Oh no.
That's crazy. And New York is as bad as California.
Horrible.
Times Square is like
Texas is pretty open, I heard.
yeah, Texas is open. They're pretty much they're like here,
Yeah, I know.
wide open. But I think who else is
The whole country is
Still shut down, right?
It's
And now they moving here so they can vote with Democrats here.
Yeah. Yeah, you see all the license plates out here? I've seen, there's, traffic is crazy now. More than usual at this time. You see more license plates from all over the place. And a lot of them say New
They
York.
should stay where they at.
Yeah, that's where you want it to be. Stay there.
Yeah, stay there. Don't
They-
come here, get your Florida residence, and then vote Democrat
Yeah.
things here so we can shut down too.
Yeah, and that's probably what they're going to do. I
And
hope
that's not
not
gonna
to.
happen. We can't let it happen.
Well, I
And
think,
plus the guns too.
yeah,
The guns is important too. Okay, you guys gotta close. Everybody's gotta close. But imagine every business owner sitting down with a K-47
yeah,
in front of your business. I ain't shut down shit.
yeah,
What are you gonna do about
Yeah.
it? Nothing.
yep. And I bet you they keep it open.
You see how the protest here was very peaceful, very nice, because they know if they break into business, you just
Yeah.
want.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
somebody will.
Yeah, you
Because-
can do that. If they break into your business, you have the legal right to protect
defend.
your business.
Yeah, and if they keep this up, people are going to go crazy, because now, say you just had a baby, now you can't, and say you don't breastfeed because you don't want to or whatever, no milk, so now you got to buy formula. That shit's expensive.
It's very expensive.
So now you can't go to work. How you gonna support the baby? Like these governors don't think about this shit.
They don't think.
Look,
Meanwhile, they have money, so they don't
They
care.
don't care. Exactly.
yeah, they don't
They
care.
don't care at all.
And the thing is you're your person, I'm my person, right? You make your decision. You made your decision to get into jiu-jitsu. Go in there. You could get hurt. You could accidentally snap your neck and die. I mean, it's possible, but you make that decision. So when you go in there to fight, you made that decision. If I want to go to the store and there's this thing called COVID out there,
It's a decision.
it's my decision. It's my life, and people come to America to have rights. So, in my opinion, it should be my right. If I want to go out there and take the risk of getting COVID and go to work,
That's your choice.
that's my choice. That's not the government's choice. That's my choice. And if I get it, then I got to deal with it. That's my choice. If I want to stay home and stare at the wall and do nothing and be a bum, that's your choice too. But then when you're homeless, that's on you. My choice is to go to work. I'll take the risk.
It's complicated.
In the beginning, like you said, in the beginning, I would have waited a month to see what the hell it really
Yeah,
was.
because nobody knew. They
Yeah.
make us feel like, oh, if you go outside the house, you die.
well, they wanted to get Trump out.
Oh,
Because now all of a sudden,
vaccine's coming out. things are-
who Trump is the one who got it out. Would you take the vaccine?
I'm gonna let the first people take
That's
it.
what I was
If
gonna
they
say,
don't
yeah.
die, I take it.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
they okay, I might take it.
yeah. Well, we always say that. I'll take beta 2. You know, like you have like iOS and the iPhone,
Okay.
like 14.0,
Okay.
and then like
The
iOS.
number 2. Okay.
yeah,
yep.
I'll take 14.3
True.
or 4.
Okay. Let
you
the
know.
people go first, and let's
Let's
see.
see what happens with
Nobody die. Nobody got something.
them. Then I'll take it.
But maybe in 10 years they're gonna come with these commercials. If you took the vaccine in 2020,
Yeah.
21, you might entitled for some compensation.
Yeah, call
know
this.
the-
Yeah. You see
Call
that
us
all the
in the-
time. If you had a measles shot, all of them, tetanus shot.
They rush into this vaccine.
Yeah.
They rush.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Pfizer rushed that one that's got to be cold, then Moderna, and then there's Johnson and Johnson.
I think I'll take Johnson & Johnson or Pfizer.
I would take the Moderna. That's the only one I would take.
Why?
Well, the Pfizer one you have to take. I think it's four shots.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
Moderna's 2.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
And
But-
Johnson & Johnson 1.
It's 1 shot, but they said it's not that good.
Not that good.
Yeah, I was reading about it. There's a thing called NCIB, and it's not CNN or Fox. It's third party funded, like a GoFundMe thing, and then they have real researchers that are actually researchers and not, politically affiliated or whatever
Right.
whatever the hell they do,
Mhm.
and they said that the Johnson & Johnson one wasn't that great. They didn't think it was that great. The Pfizer one wasn't bad, but it has to be so cold. It can't. It has to be
Yeah,
shipped in
I
ice
heard-
packs.
yep.
and you have to go back more than one time. The Moderna doesn't need to be cold. It can be like at room temperature.
One shot.
I think it's 2.
Okay.
And then you're good. And I had a guy in here last week. He was a Marine. No, he didn't get it. I don't know. Somebody was in here who got it. And they said 2 days.
Okay.
They felt like shit for 2 days. Just
Thank
like a little bit of a stuffy nose, kind of worn out. And then that was it.
Okay.
So I wouldn't take it now, though. Fuck that.
I'll wait a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, just like that.
Man, work with kids
Yeah.
and as a bouncer, I probably already got these.
You probably did, or you fought it off because you're in shape. Do you take vitamins?
Yeah, I take it.
Yeah, you take the D3.
Everything.
Yeah, so I think if you're on those vitamins and everything, you're working out,
Keep
you're
your
in good
immune
shape.
system healthy
Strong,
and
yeah.
keep it away from you.
I think you could probably fight it off. But if you have, I think it gets dangerous when you have any type of pre-existing condition, and if you don't know that you have if you don't know that you have a problem, because you could be sick right now and you just don't know because you don't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're gonna get it, But again, that's your choice to go out, and if you go out, then you get it, and if you don't, you deal with it. Just like when you get in the ring, you deal
It's
with
your
it.
choice.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let people work.
But now we got this guy in here. They're gonna push him out. Kamala Harris is gonna be your president,
Yes.
and guess who's gonna be your vice president? You ready?
Who?
Nancy Pelosi.
Oh.
She's gonna be. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to know. If you
I
don't,
know exactly who you're
Oh,
talking
okay.
about.
yeah,
They invaded her office and then they
Yeah,
sit
yeah,
on the
yeah,
table,
yeah.
right?
yeah,
That was
yeah.
pretty funny.
That was pretty funny. She's gonna be your vice president.
She got so mad.
Yeah, I know.
She's so mad. I mean, Trump already done. So why you still gotta finish him?
Just leave him
Because
alone.
They don't want him to run.
Again in 4 years.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what it is.
Yep.
I think he
exactly.
might. He does. He's like me and him and you. We don't like to lose.
Hey, I noticed that. So you into the beauty part, like health and beauty companies. Have you heard about the E-mode?
Emo.
Yes.
No.
No. Do you know about E-mode?
E-mode?
You could. That's actually is my main sponsor right now
Pull that up.
on the Instagram.
Put it on wide
Let
view
me
while you pull
get
it up.
here so okay, sure.
It's on your Instagram.
It's on. They have their own Instagram too.
Oh. Just use that. What's it called?
E-mode.
How you spell it?
EINMODE.
Is it E or I?
No, I.
IN.
Yeah, they're a public trade company.
Yeah.
That's
INODE?
there's some symbol is a INMD.
INMD.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
E-mode. Yes, you should buy their
And then-
stocks.
and then
they
go to all.
killing it.
Go to all.
They killing it. They're a medical device company.
Oh, they're down today. So what do? They sponsor you?
Yeah, they
Oh, that's
a
cool.
big sponsor. They're a medical device company and they make machines to help people look better.
Really?
Yeah.
So they come out with machine kind of like
Yeah, go see if you can find on Instagram them because you can see their
Oh,
machine is pretty.
They have an Instagram?
Yeah.
So go up top there and just don't change his. Just type in Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
in the up top.
They have a pretty good ab machine.
Yeah.
They strain your core. So that helps out a lot too.
How many? Who's your sponsors right now? You got the meal prep.
Got the meal prep,
Shout them out. Yeah.
Ideal Nutrition, great meal prep. That's not that one.
Oh, that's not it. It's IMDb.
Put it in mode. In mode.
Like in mode.
In
MODE.
mode. INMODE.
Yeah. In mode.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, that's it right there. Okay. In mode helps you live
They
your most
awesome.
beautiful life.
The abs are a pretty good one.
Hit camera 4, Rob.
I think it'll be interesting that
I'm on
company.
camera
Oh, okay. Yeah, so these
They make
the
all these
women,
machines.
what the hell is that?
They make all these crazy machines. They are awesome.
Marcelo, what the hell is that?
I don't use that one. I use the abs one.
Can you tell me what is that supposed to do?
This thing right here.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
They make tighter your skin.
Oh, okay.
They have Kardashian on board. These guys are awesome. They actually, I could not believe when they got me my sponsorship. They came and handed me 10 grand in cash.
Damn.
Can you believe that?
Play that
for
one
the
with
whole year.
Play that one with the goggles on. Girls.
They're doing good.
To the right. Third one to one right there. See what she's doing. What the hell?
It's another level of machine.
This is like
you want to do this, don't you? I totally see you doing this.
I mean,
It's good.
I mean, I would do it. I mean, it's good for your skin.
You're gonna get one here in the office. I know it's coming.
Well, you gotta go. No.
The machine you don't buy it. You kind of go on the place and they do for you.
Yeah.
You can buy, but it's
Yeah,
so much.
those machines are fucking 20. You
Yes.
would think that machine is $2,000. That thing's probably fucking $20,000. 10, at least 10 for sure.
But they're awesome.
Yeah.
They do work.
What is that one there? Go down with the
That's
green
all they
thing.
got.
This
That's
right
all
here?
they got. That's the Instagram. It looks different.
Yeah, it's because it's on a computer. This one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just some guy talking.
Oh, he's talking.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Body tight.
They're a trade company, so
Yeah. So they're publicly traded. So it seems like they're basically, they're coming out with machines to keep you looking young.
health.
You know.
Health. Yes, it's like beauty company.
Yeah. No, that's it.
Shout out to them. They're
Yeah.
always on my back.
If they keep that up, I mean,
Beauty is
Go-
something that is always gonna be up. Like
Yeah.
people always gonna be doing investing in yourself.
that's right. It's never going to go away because beauty is like other things. They, if like people that like the Jordans, like
Mhm.
Michael Jordan shoes, they'll go spend $220 on Michael Jordan shoes before they pay their rent. Right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So when people are broke, they'll go spend, $1,000 on getting what is that thing called? Like a face, whatever they call it. A facial,
yep.
a facial,
Mm-hmm.
and not pay the rent.
And look good.
And look good. Yeah, I look good, but my
Oh,
house is
yeah.
going to get taken,
And then also I have the penguin fingers as a gift
Yeah.
to you if you want to open
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, absolutely.
This it's pretty interesting invention.
Yeah.
You can be used for. You can open up.
Oh, shit.
It comes with two. You freeze those,
Oh, that's awesome.
and then there's an ice pack for your fingers.
Oh, that is awesome.
Hold it up to your
Yeah.
camera, Tommy.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking cool, actually.
Let's see that, because I gotta break it in, I think.
I've never seen this.
They're good for jiu-jitsu because you work with your hands a lot.
Hold it up to that camera there so you can see that.
Penguin
yeah.
fingers, shout out. They're helping me a lot because with the gi and grabby and the
Yeah.
grips, that's very useful.
That's for the finger, huh? That's neat. Put it up
Yeah.
there one more time.
We call the penguin fingers.
Yeah, and then here's the box.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
So I give that also as a gift for my tattoo artist
Yeah.
because he work with it. It's
Yeah.
good to have it, put it
Yeah.
on your ice pack. Maybe if you burn yourself, it's easy to go.
I think it would be good for many things because like when you jam your finger, I mean you could hit it.
Whatever, it's easy.
and
Boom.
you could use it on your toe if you stub a
Yep.
toe.
They get really cold.
Yeah,
You'll
these are
like it.
these are
Mm,
awesome.
it's
Thank
fun.
you for thinking
Yeah,
of me.
of
I
course.
appreciate it. That
Of
was
course.
very, very, very nice of you.
Yeah, man. And then also I have Flow and Roll. They are a gear company. I'm on their payroll.
They sponsor you?
Yes. They,
What is it called?
Flow and Roll. Flow and Roll.
.com.
Flowandrollgear.com.
Type that in. That's one of the. Matt, how many sponsors you got?
Several. Soon
That's-
as it's
that's
gonna be
great.
with like a NASCAR racing.
Yeah, you're gonna have it all over you.
Yes. They
so
awesome.
now, when they sponsor you, what do you have to do, or what do they do?
Each company is a different contract.
Mm-hmm.
So
What is it called?
Flow and Roll.
Put flow,
and
flow, N, just the
and
letter
just the
N.
roll. Yes.
No, so yeah. Is that it?
Yep.
Yep. There you go.
See if you can see me there. Oh, right there.
There he is.
Oh.
Look at this guy. Technique over strength.
Yep.
Isn't that the truth?
So they have this really cool gear
Yeah.
that they sell, and they are great support of the sport.
They got a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Look,
they got a lot of things.
they got hoodies, t-shirts, accessories,
sort of
belts.
I don't even
Flow and Roll.
have all them them yet, because they always making new stuff.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yes, and they have like jiu-jitsu gear too, shorts. There's a bunch of things. You just
Are the shirts nice? Nice material?
yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I will not be with a company that I don't like it.
That you don't
Yes,
believe in.
because I do have options too.
Yeah.
So I first of all I gotta like that stuff so I can really promote them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna promote something that I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna feel natural.
What was the meal prep one?
The meal prep is Ideal Nutrition.
Pull up Ideal Nutrition. Your sponsors are gonna like you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, nutrition.
I've been debating this shit
They are
because
awesome.
I don't have time.
Exactly.
I just don't have time.
Microwave really quick, done.
Yeah.
Oh, look how nice.
I mean, before you know it, the day's over. Go to Shop All. It looked good the last time I was on. Yeah, I hit that.
Yep.
I mean, that.
Look at
now,
this.
let me ask you this:
And then you pick which one you want.
when that
actually-
comes, does
I
it
actually
actually
use
look
that.
like that?
Just like that. Just like that.
I use them.
It was good.
They deliver twice a week. They deliver it, drop it off at your doorstep.
It was good.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. It's
Really?
good. Yeah.
What it
They
cost you a
awesome.
week?
It depends on how many meals you want. I do
Look, it's
10
right there.
I do 10 meals a week.
You save money
oh,
eating
shit.
better.
Yeah,
You don't. McDonald's is more than this.
yeah,
So
Yes.
don't come with the excuse why you fat.
yeah.
Okay? Because
$7.
you can save money eating healthy. Okay?
Yeah.
So the excuses are over. You eating McDonald's because you were lazy.
That's right.
And
'Cause
you
you-
don't have to think about it. It's just every week your food is
Yeah.
better.
Look, it's cheaper than
Yeah,
McDonald's.
$7. And you figure for breakfast you're probably gonna have like
They have breakfast
they do.
protein pancakes.
Oh wow.
Yes, they got everything.
What'd you usually order, Rob?
Rob's not here today.
Rob, why do I keep? I'm so used to Rob being. I have Rob. Dan.
Rob is out of the office, sir.
Yeah.
Um,
Fuck.
I'm not a breakfast guy. I usually get. I like a lot of protein. I hide from the carbs.
Scroll down. That looks good as hell.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, chicken tender. I don't like fried stuff.
I like the steak. That one's my favorite.
Like, you can categorize it by
they-
like paleo.
The paleo grilled steak platter.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are awesome.
See right there. Look, paleo grilled chicken with sweet mash.
Yeah,
I'd eat that 3 times a day.
pretty good.
It's all healthy. A sweet potato. That's good. A little
And
bit
then
of
all the
carb.
nutrition facts, you can read it.
Yeah. Oh,
See?
it does have.
Right
Yeah.
there.
How much salt do they got in there? 3 grams. So they got 3,000 milligrams of salt.
There's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Let me see.
See where it says nutritional values?
No, sodium, 190
sodium-
milligrams.
Oh, what the? Where am I? Oh, sugar's 3 grams. Jeez. Okay, yeah.
See,
That's not bad.
190 milligrams, pretty good.
That whole fucking meal's
The
only got.
sodium.
This stuff
190?
This stuff
Yeah.
is made fresh. They buy
Yeah.
local. It's not like
Yep.
prepackaged, frozen. It's never frozen. It
No.
goes
Wow.
right. They plate
It
it.
lasts for a week.
They plate it. They cool it, and
Wow.
they package it, and they ship it.
Hey, listen. That meal right there, only having 190 milligrams of sodium. That's some good
$7.
shit.
Now we can go to McDonald's and buy something for 12.
Yeah.
Sold.
Full of salt, fried
Garbage.
garbage, processed.
And make you feel happier because you're eating healthy.
Yeah.
It affect your mood too.
I swear, all this cancer is from all this processed food. You know,
Bad
processed.
food.
Yeah, bad food, processed food. You know, I really think that's what it's from because they're spraying all that pesticide shit on.
And the Americans be eating this since little kids. So it accumulates in your body.
Yeah, because you have to ask the question, well, where was the cancer 100 years ago? Nobody got cancer. Now all of a sudden,
Chemicals.
yeah,
Bad for you.
yeah. You notice that,
Oh, it's.
Dan?
I think everybody knows it. People are just
Well, it's
They're
the
programmed.
pesticides, it's all that shit that they put in it,
want
and
immediate gratification.
And you know-
exactly.
immediate gratification. That's the word.
Hey, I sign up for a gym, martial arts. I walk in to the door, sign up, train for 1 week. Where's my sponsors? Immediate gratification, right?
Yeah, they want it
I want it. I
immediately
want
right.
it now.
I want it, and I want it now,
Now.
and I'm owed it.
It's the
I'm
best-
owed
It's
it,
the American
right?
way. Taekwondo, I got my karate belt in a month, man. Why can't I do that?
Yeah, yeah. Meanwhile, this guy's been doing it 20 years, and he, nah.
The key is never quit.
Yeah,
I didn't got good when I start. I just never quit. I was not hard on myself. I had as a lifestyle, part of my routine, without thinking like, I gotta be a pro. I gotta be on TV right now. Just Let it be. Enjoy your
Go
process.
go through
the
the
journey. The journey.
The journey.
The journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey.
And through that journey, you have memories. And I've said it before. That's the one thing that nobody can take from you.
Yep.
Memories.
Nobody.
You can have all the money in the world. The money comes
And
and
knowledge.
goes. Yeah, money, memories, and knowledge.
Cannot take.
You can have all the money, all the materialistic stuff. You can have all the belts, but the memories and the knowledge.
And that's funny thing too, because I see sometimes the guy is rich
Yeah,
and he wants to be a fighter,
yeah,
but he doesn't understand that you cannot buy it, baby.
yeah,
You gotta fight and you gotta win.
yeah.
So that kind of stuff is something that money cannot buy.
That's right.
So I got something that money cannot buy. You can drive a Ferrari, but you're not a champion.
That's right.
Not in fighting.
That's right. Materialistic shit comes and goes all the
Yep.
time.
Yep.
It's not, you could break your arm tomorrow and you can never do this. You lose all your sponsors. But the one thing you have is the knowledge
Yep. You still can teach.
that you could teach. And you have the memories of this.
Nobody can take
all
it
of
from
that.
you.
Nobody can take it from you.
Exactly.
And I always tell people when I talk to them, there is no middle. You either win or you lose. Now you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
It just
that's
happens.
part of it.
But the question is, are you gonna do what you have to do to win? There is no I did my best. No. You either find a way to win, even if it takes 10 years. You find a way to win.
But
If
you
it's
win.
10 years, it's 10 years. You win. If you don't, if you give up and you say, well, I did the best I could, to me, you're a pussy and
Mhm.
you're lost.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Next time. Next time. That's one thing I told my friend before when I got here, just moved here. I didn't have a car. So he was driving me to the tournaments around. Just driving. And he was my student. And he was not that good. But I told him one thing to him. If you fight every time that I do a tournament, you do one. Maybe you're not going to win all the time. But one day it's going to come. And
Yeah.
that's you just need one time
Just
to
stick.
get that nice medal and reward. And it happens to him. He went like 5 times, 6, 7, didn't win, and then he won. And then the medal's right there in his house.
And now he's got it.
He got it.
And he got it. And
You
it's
know?
because of you. Cause
And
you
nobody
pushed him.
remember the losses. They just say, that, oh, you won this tournament.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then he can look back at himself as a man and say, look, I lost, but I didn't give up. And look what I achieved.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that turns him into being a man.
Never give up.
Yeah. But, what they're doing now, Marcelo, over here is, me and Dan were talking about it. You play football, and one team wins, the other 5 teams lose, but every kid gets a trophy.
No. Everybody gets a trophy mentality,
What
right?
the fuck?
I know.
Get the fuck.
I know.
How the fuck? That's such bullshit. That drives me absolutely. So
Yes.
now, it drives me nuts because now, I work Marcelo works. Imagine this shit. You work your ass off. You're you're getting a beat. I mean, you're not losing, but you're taking a
Participation medal.
fucking beating. Throughout the mentally, eating right, waking up, running in the sand. That's what I say when I'm saying take a beating. You're taking a beating. Now imagine you beat the guy you're going up against. Yeah, you get the belt, but he gets the belt that's just not quite as big.
Participation medal.
Get the
No.
get the fuck
But-
out of here.
Let
So
me
don't
ask-
hurt people's feelings.
But the reality, though,
Everybody's special.
we've all been on that side where maybe we've gotten something, but there's nothing like how it feels when you earn it.
But I'm saying, but these kids they're doing this at a young age now. So now, yeah, like now, when you're 20 and you get it, yeah, okay, cool, I got it, but I really want that.
Right.
But when this shit starts what are they?
Let the little fucker cry.
Yeah, what do they call the football? The little
Pee-wee.
Pee-wee. Like the Pee-wee football is like the little kids like 4 or 5 years old.
Let they cry.
Let him cry.
Let them fucking cry.
Learn.
But no.
Here's
Hey,
a medal.
hey,
Feel bad
these
about
guys,
myself.
these guys get the gold one, but all of you guys, the whole entire, everybody in the league, everybody gets a little silver one, and you can go home and you can tell mommy and daddy, oh, we lost, but I got a silver one, ho ho ho, and they do that at 5 years old, 6 years old. They don't even know what the gold one is.
Yeah,
they just
exactly.
think I got a
They
medal.
won. I won. I lost.
Now-
It still won.
Right. So now that leads on for the rest of their life, right? Because they learn this at a young age.
Correct.
Where the way you are, I am, he is. No,
You lose.
you lose.
Go home, get better, and come
That's
back.
right. Go
Or-
home, fucking cry. I don't understand it. Let the fucking kid go home and cry.
The worst, you talk about this, the worst is like sometimes you go to a tournament and it's like, let's say you can never predict how many people show up in a tournament. Show up 2 guys. So you fight, I get gold, you get silver. That silver medal is a fraud.
Yeah.
That happens to me before, and look what I did. And actually I have somebody from Jiu-Jitsu Radio saw there, and he got his respect. They tried to give me the medal, and I did not take it.
Wow.
Good.
Silver medal for what? For losing?
No, I don't want it.
And
Good.
some of the guys are even worse. They put the medal, they put a picture.
No, get the fuck.
Just got second place in this jiu-jitsu tournament. But I'm not gonna mention there was a bracket of 2 people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? A guy got.
I would have done the same thing. Well, what do I want a silver medal
For losing.
Right?
It's different there if it was 3
Like
people.
Olympic.
Let's say 3 people.
Yeah.
3 people bracket.
Yeah.
I won one and then I lost the other one.
But there was only 2.
The only 2, exactly.
So I mean,
It's a fraud.
it's a fraud. Yeah. It's crazy.
See?
And I would have done the same thing. I
But-
would have said, "You take it the fuck
But
out."
I'm watching everything. I was one of the pioneers in Jupiter in the area in Jiu-Jitsu here a long time ago in a movie. So I know everybody in the community kind of watch. I'm kind of Jiu-Jitsu police
Yeah.
with the sniper shot.
Yeah.
You're trying to pose, pew,
Yeah.
pew,
Yep.
because I see everybody. I know everybody came from white belt because, like I said, I was one of the pioneers in the area. So I know everybody, what they doing, what they accomplish, what they know, who they are in this area.
Yeah.
I'm watching. I'm watching you. If you lie to people, I'm going to be watching you.
Yeah. But I still think it all comes from being raised fucked up. And everybody, "Oh, you're great, you're great, you're great." No, you lost, you suck.
You got to get better.
Go home, fucking cry, get
Yeah.
over it,
And let's
go
work out
practice.
and let's work more.
Go home,
Okay,
cry.
you're going to get next time,
I'll
buddy.
see you at 5
know?
a.m. in the morning. Let's go.
Yes,
Fuck
exactly.
this.
That's what I tell my students. Sometimes it's okay, man. We're going to fix the problem. We're going to analyze the video and we make it better.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. It is what it is, reality.
It's tough. Pull up his Instagram page. You got some cool stuff on the Instagram, man.
Yeah. Just going to let you know that I got to bounce at 10 p.m.
Oh yeah, no, I'll cut it.
I got to be at the 10 at Jumbie.
Okay, I'll cut it in.
Today's ladies' nights.
Oh yeah, you better get there.
I don't know.
Oh whoa,
We're
shit!
going with you.
You got to be careful.
No,
You gotta
ladies'
go.
night get crazy.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
get crazy. No,
Yeah.
no, not for me.
Yeah, well, I'll get you out
That's
here.
my
in 15
girlfriend, by the
minutes.
way.
That's your girlfriend? She's
Yeah.
pretty.
Thank
With all
you.
due respect.
Thank you.
Respectfully, I
Yeah,
say
thank
that.
you.
Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty. With respect.
Yeah, of course.
I always say that, you know.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Play
that
one.
That one's a good one.
Yeah, play that one. Play that. Ooh. See, okay, I see where you
Open
can
palms.
slap now.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
that was for that belt.
I feel like I can feel that from here.
Yeah, me too. That was for the belt here on.
Yeah.
Man. Wow.
You keep it.
See how quick he is?
That's gotta hurt.
X that one out. I think there's one up. Go up a little bit.
That one. Yeah, it look like
Or go
UFC fight pass post. Down,
Yeah.
down. I'm looking bad shape, but I end up winning that fight.
Right here.
Yeah, they posted that one. See,
Whoa.
I'm getting hit now, but I end up winning.
Are you on the bottom?
Yeah, I end up winning at the end though. Yeah, it was bad. Look what they say. We got 5, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, are they talking right now?
No, that on the caption.
Oh, we got fire.
You see,
Yeah.
it's just the caption.
Damn. Now, does that hurt, or is it kind of just
Stings.
it just stings?
Yeah, because I have still my leg protecting myself, keeping distance from him.
And then what happened? What did the referee do there? He picked you up?
No, after that,
Yeah, it looked like he picked you up at the end.
no, we moved to the center because see how we're on the edge.
I bet that guy was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob, go up a little bit. There's one where he goes absolutely fucking berserk.
That's my buddy Herbert Burns that I told you.
That's Herbert Burns.
Yeah, he's a UFC fighter.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, UFC fighter Herbert Burns. Yeah. What weight? He's big. What's this here with your? Go over to where he's down there, right there where he's sitting there with the the camera.
This one's recording for the countdown show that's gonna have on Cancun. It's gonna be aired on UFC Fight Pass.
Oh, cool.
They have a countdown show.
Oh, really? And you were on it?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
all the fighters there
Well, I
is on
guess
the
so.
show. Yeah,
Fucking only 16 people can go.
yeah.
Okay.
Like it's a
Play that one up top there. I think that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one where you go crazy.
Which one?
this
That one
yeah.
right there. I think he goes haywire. Look how quick he is. This is the one. Oh, he backs up.
And then I'm on the ground already.
Oh, the referee just.
See, he throw the leg over,
Yep.
and now hunting my Kimura to the right side is gonna show better.
That's the Kimura?
Yeah. It's coming, see?
Yep, I see.
It's gonna be on his left arm. Oh, getting it. Hit it. Yep, that's it.
It's over.
The arm is gonna pop out.
He taps out.
Yeah, look.
Ooh.
Boom.
Ooh.
Oh, that was it. Nice try, buddy.
It's pretty good.
Try again. That kid looks young.
Yeah, he was young.
Hey, at least he was nice enough to clap for you.
Oh, of course.
Hey, go down. Go down a little bit. See what else is in here. There's your boy again.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. I always love the older guys that are still doing it.
That's
You know
my
what I mean?
teacher.
That's your teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always love to see that. I love to see that. What's his name?
Marcelo Saporito.
Same name.
Yep.
No, that's nice. Shout out to him.
Yep. Great instructor.
Yeah, what are you doing down here? What are you,
This, can you emo the bomb this jet ski?
oh, okay.
See they sponsor on the front?
Yeah, pull that up.
Yeah, it was a New
Yeah.
Year's. They bought me a jet ski.
Who did?
The Emote company.
Oh, wow.
See the logo on there?
That's the
Yeah.
one
Oh,
he
I
needs-
see. Oh, he's got the
that's the
champagne.
one he needs a speaker.
Man, when people find out I got free jet ski,
Yeah.
a lot of haters, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Lot
Yeah.
of
I'm not
haters.
gonna lie, I'm kinda
Oh,
hating
you
right
was
now.
you a professional fighter, so but you don't
I'm
get free
not-
jet ski.
I'm happy for you.
No, yeah, they know like
I'm happy for you, man.
of course.
But that took 20 years of hard work. It's not like it's not like it took you two.
That's a pretty good one. That's Eddie Bravo. This Herbert holding me after the belt.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't look banged up at all.
That was Eddie Bravo right there, sitting on the blue screen. It's just the final.
Click the sound button right there on that thing. See if I can hear it.
So you can win 20K at the end.
There you have it, Marcelo Cohen getting it done, still in the entire prize pool as he gets his submission there. You must submit to win all that money, and walk us through this beautiful submission here.
Now, what did you do there? The
Kimura.
Kimura, man, that's your move, huh? That's why they say the devastating Kimura.
Extra range that he needed to finish. Beautiful job by Cohen.
Oh yeah, look, you got your leg around. Oh, he tapped out right away.
Nicely done by Marcelo Cohen. Unfortunately for him, he draws the champion Gio Martinez next round. But if he can fight like that, he's a threat.
So you had to fight a fight right after this?
I fought the champion and I lost it by a leg attack.
Did you?
Yeah.
Go to the one he was in the blue to the right.
Yeah, that's the one we saw.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one we just saw.
That's the one we just
Oh,
saw.
what's this over here? What'd you win there?
These ones are just after the fight.
Oh, you can't even hear it.
Yeah, it's just music.
Yeah, keep scrolling down. It's just cool to see all the shit that he does. You gonna marry the girl?
I don't know about.
Don't
we
get
just-
yourself in trouble. Forget it.
Yeah.
I won't even ask.
This is bouncing at Jumbie Bay. That was pretty funny.
That's bouncing.
yeah,
In the red
in
shirt.
red shirt.
Yeah.
Actually, they probably.
Yeah, I'll get you. Oh, what'd you tell? I'm looking at you. Who'd you say that to? Some dude?
Some fucking man.
That's funny, right? You see, you got Marcelo Cohen, who's got the belt, and he's doing this. I said, baby, I don't got my. You need a gun to go against him,
Yeah.
okay? And I don't have a gun.
But I don't like
so-
a fight, dude.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. But but you go like this. No thanks. See, no problem. And there's the jet ski that your sponsor gave you.
Yep.
That's awesome, dude.
I know.
But again, that's 20 years of work, though.
Yeah.
You know?
That's penguin fingers.
Do you swim a lot? It's good. It's
Not
good.
much.
It's good. It's good cardio though, right?
Yeah, it's a great cardio.
Yeah. What's this one here? What's that video there?
That's in the gi.
Here?
Yeah. Now this is what?
With the uniform.
Oh yeah, where you could pull the uniform.
Yeah.
I saw you pull
The
it.
grip, yep.
Yeah, I saw you got the grip. Yeah, this is much safer than fucking.
Slaps.
Yeah, I mean, this is way safer than anything else.
Yeah. It's an
And
art.
it's still competing.
It's an art.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now how are you gonna take him down?
I got on top, that's points. From the bottom, I got the top position.
Yeah.
It's like a sweep point. So see, I'm on the bottom.
Yeah.
I attack his arm with my legs. He sit backs. I use the position to get on top and score.
I see.
So you're gonna get on top. He defending.
Let's see what else. Once he beats him.
Just the points part.
Just the points.
Yeah. Boom, got on top. 2 points.
And now this will go 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It's, unless somebody taps, right?
Yeah.
In most of your fights, do they tap or do they go all the way?
It's hard to predict, but points, I win by points and submissions. Both.
So how many fights have you fought?
Don't even know.
A lot.
A lot.
Would you say half for submission, half for points?
Yes.
About 50%?
I'd say that. It's pretty good shows they put in. Look at
Yeah.
that walkout. He's sick.
Yeah, play his walkout. Down.
Yeah. Look how nice
Yeah.
that show.
That's beast. See, that would blow my fucking head up.
Junior Saucio.
Nice stage, right?
Is this when you got distracted?
No, but no, not that one.
That would be tough not to. Look at that.
Smoking.
Look at this shit. This fucking guy.
It's crazy. Right?
Look at him. He's ready to go. Let's go.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Exciting.
That's cool. Look. Oh, you had to be pumped for that one. Where was that at?
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
Everybody's moving to Texas.
Marcelo Cohen versus
And that was it.
Junior
We're gonna
Saucio.
just repeat.
And then play one more, and then we'll look at his Facebook.
Which one?
That one right there.
That's the promo they put it together.
Oh. So right now they're just promoting. Yeah, Hilton,
Yes.
Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude. It's got to be crazy to see yourself like that. You know what I mean? Go up and go to his Facebook. He's got some cool shit on Facebook. Go to images or photos. Load. Or try going to more. And then go to I don't know.
Try click again photos.
Yeah,
sometimes
try
load.
photos again. I don't know.
It's the same as the Instagram though.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same content.
And then let's see, we got the flow row. And then again, go back to the Kimura system. So you can get that. It's what's the website?
IBJJFanatics.com.
Is any coupon code?
Not for that one.
Okay.
For the other ones, Marcelo 20.
Okay,
Flow and
Marcelo,
roll.
you'll text me all this?
Yeah,
so I
do
can
it.
put it in?
Mm-hmm.
And then go to the cross grip.
Yep.
Yep. You can add it to the cart. How long does it usually take to get to somebody? Or can you get it online? Can you
This
download
is
it
a
online?
DVD, but yeah, this is just for nice for show a DVD. But
Yeah.
most people buy streaming on the phone.
Oh, you can get the streaming on the
Yeah,
phone.
you are getting streaming on the phone
Now, how do I get the streaming on the phone?
through them too.
Oh, you can do the same thing?
Yeah, so
oh,
you download it.
Cool. Okay, so you don't have to get the DVD.
No,
you can
this
actually.
is just to look it cool
It is to
because it's
look.
an older thing, you know.
Yeah.
Just tradition, but most people buy through the streaming on the phone, so have it there on the phone.
Okay, so everybody knows you don't have to buy the DVD.
No,
you
no,
can stream
you
it.
can stream
You
online
can stream
on the
it,
phone.
and you can learn a lot of shit.
Yes.
I mean, look at the guy.
yes.
I mean, crushing it. And then the Heroes one, right there, and all kinds of stuff. And any sponsors you want to shout out?
No,
Just let
that's
'em know.
that's it. Just
That's it.
appreciate your time for having me here.
Oh yeah, I hope you come back.
Yes.
When are you gonna defend that? Do you think?
We're still
you-
negotiating
Oh,
because
that's
I
right,
have
so
some
you're
stuff on my schedule now.
Yeah.
But we're negotiating the date. We agree on a format, but we're still negotiating the date. Shout out to XFN. Daniel K. He put a great shows. He's a hard worker. He's doing an amazing job with the company.
And when is the one that? When's the Cancun?
March 21st.
Will you come back in when you get back and tell me how it was?
Yes, I come back here
Yeah.
on a Wednesday. Then I fly again to Texas.
Oh, you go to Texas,
I got Texas one, and then I'm done for a little bit.
and then you come back.
Yeah,
All right. When you get back from Texas,
Sounds great.
will you come back in?
of course.
Tell me how Cancun
Yeah,
was.
we'll
Everything.
talk about that.
All right.
It'll be awesome.
You're
Thank
awesome,
you.
Marcelo.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
Very intelligent.
Thank
Very
you.
intelligent man here.
Thank you.
He's very
Appreciate it.
intelligent. Very disciplined. I'm impressed.
Thank you so
Very-
much.